figure it out. I think we'll start off with just hoping people can just do it. So we need to spread around the room like before, and just take like either a middle, a left, or a right kind of position, and then you will soak those Sin Seekers in those areas. What does he even fucking do in this phase? I can't remember.
He lunges and then in melee camp, right? Like you go to melee with the lunge.
So just go to melee with that, and then that's it pretty much, right? Doesn't do much
Yeah.
else.
Nothing else.
Second, and he's gonna do the second phase looks pretty fucking nasty, healers. You're gonna hopefully we can do what we did with the tank one, which there was Monk dealing with it somehow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that can happen, that would be good. So that barely needs healing, but every time the Sin Seekers go on players, they're gonna leave these souls behind based on the player's HP after they get hit by Sin Seeker. So you're gonna have 3 ghosts spawning as long as no one extra gets hit. If extra people get hit, you're probably gonna have like 6. So you can't soak them once you get into phase 2. That's only phase 1. And then the healers need to heal up those ghosts. So tanks, you're probably going to be doing a lot of movement in that phase, running away from ghosts and shit like the whole time. And then obviously we're going to get the ads as well at some point. They need to be chain CC'd and stuff. I think we should probably hold Lust for the first wave of that again, just to make sure we get through it.
I need to interrupt you. Did you say we shouldn't soak the Sin
You
Seeker?
shouldn't soak them in phase 2.
We should, because it's empowered permanently. It's 72k permanently.
It will still do 70k too.
Yeah, it will do exactly. Like
What?
Yeah, exactly. That's the fucked up part.
Jesus. Okay, so you're going to be getting like an absolute shit ton of ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Or does it only happen on the main target?
No, it's everyone who gets hit by it gets that ghost.
Jesus
but the more you
Christ,
soak, the higher they are. So yeah, that's weird actually. Maybe we'll bob a guy who gets it or something, and then
Yeah, immunity is gonna be pretty big, right?
Yeah. And then the last phase, it's just spread whilst dealing with it. Also, you're gonna have to like spread down the line while soaking them in 5 yards. That's okay. I didn't realize they fucking kept it. That's even worse.
They keep it exactly.
Apparently the dog is locked in and can't get out.
On the last phase, we probably could just like, I don't know, either like spend the rest of the immunity to just sack people and just leave the boss with you.
Alright, let's just go. If the dog's not coming out, then whatever, they'll fix it. But yeah.
Just spread out loosely and every lunge to melee.
If the dog doesn't come out, then I assume his thing isn't going to get empowered.
The hunt begins.
It's not.
It's fucking retarded.
Look at his stupid fucking face.
Oh, no.
Holy fuck, it's like Derp has such a fat neck.
Yeah, there we go.
They probably just fixed it.
That or it's resetting because the dog can't get out. One of the two.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Fucking hell, man. Like, the boss doesn't come down yesterday. The dog can't get out the fucking cage. Like...
That fucking dog.
Why is the boss room closed now?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, baby. It's just gonna start.
Alright, yeah, go again. So, yeah, you get ready to soak these thingies when they come out. You don't need to, like, spread or anything. You can stand on the person in this phase.
The hunt.
And I think you want to do that in phase 2 as well to help the healers, probably. So if you're immuning it, make it very fucking obvious. But you shouldn't immune these ones. These are the easy ones. Save your shit for the later phases.
Margor. Make
He's gonna lunge, go to melee with that. I assume he's gonna do Sin Seekers at some point in the near future.
This
there you go. Oh, you actually
has
get a
your
line. That's pretty
name
nice.
on it.
Yeah, so 2-3 people.
So that was only one person helped by the light, and they did survive, but it looked like it fucking hurt.
Margor,
don't be quite so far away from everyone else, because it might have an issue. Like, take them quite close in the middle, like 3 next to each other is probably the easy way of doing it.
Yeah, we need to spread out on every direction because of that frontal. It's like the freehold boss. Like the grape shot thing.
Margor.
Okay, here's
Make
another
them
lunge. Then I assume he's going to do
bleed.
more after that.
Then Seeker hand 5, it might be DBM is correct. So Sin Seeker now.
This bolt has your name on it.
That's actually a very good indicator.
Melee are pretty
Yeah.
helpful for that actually, because they can easily get to any of them.
Yeah, I mean, you can
So-
also hard assign it for me.
Margor.
Yeah.
Make
Does the
them
boss
bleed.
do a frontal or something? Because then
No.
melee could spread around the boss to avoid the grape shot and come in for the soak.
Alright, so when this guy dies, it's going to be the Healy one. So tanks, get ready to do your shit with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be the souls now. When the next door
And
comes.
when from now on, when the Sin Seekers
Your
happen,
deaths
the
will
ghosts are going to
not
spawn from
be
everyone
as
who gets
quick.
hit. So
Vargas,
let's try just
come.
having 2 players soak each line. We want to minimize that. There's the tank thing. Make sure it gets healed afterwards. You meant to move the boss.
Vargast. Rend their
Ads.
souls.
So we just lost these ones. We need to get them CC'd. Remember to get the damage increase on them.
It's
Yeah,
Get them all
stunning.
locked in together and stuff. And just target them. Don't cleave, like fully
This
target them.
bolt has your
Soak,
name
like
on
only
it.
2 in each ideally. And healers, you're gonna have to heal the ghosts that spawn.
Damn you.
So when you're soaking, if you're ever soaking a beam there, melee especially, you can't like be in melee of the boss, yeah, because you're gonna spawn your ghost on top of him. So ideally, I think melee shouldn't soak in phase 2, basically, because it's just bad. Like just let range do it in phase 2, because then at least they'll have distance.
They go immune at 100 energy. So you actually need to hit them.
If there's shades, they can't probably demon otherwise.
I mean, does blind work? Then blind on each.
Can do.
You can try it, but if it gets broken, then just play it as normal, because.
Okay.
Just one
The
rogue on each
hunt
then. That should...
begins.
If that's gonna work, tanks are probably gonna have to move away from them as they spawn. Otherwise, he's gonna get broken. The big ads, the bear ads. So just two in each on these Sin
Margor.
Seekers, like it
Make
seems
them
to be enough.
bleed.
And yeah, melee can help on these ones.
This bolt has your name on it.
You don't see the line if you're in middle E, if you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit shit.
Doesn't it work behind your
Margor.
ass though?
Make
No.
them bleed.
Because the arrowhead always goes behind me, slightly behind me.
I think
That-
it stops.
That disappeared in melee.
Does
Oh,
it stop when it hits the player? It must do, right? Otherwise, it would continue. The line would continue behind them. But yeah, in phase 2 with
Margor.
those lines, what I want
Make them
everyone who gets the
bleed.
line to do is run like max range from the boss, and then I want the people that are soaking those to go stand with them at the very back.
This
Max range of a
bolt
boss.
has your
See,
name
the line
on
doesn't
it.
show up if you're melee. If I go out, you see it.
Oh, like that, so it does continue behind you. That's what we mean.
Margor. Make them bleed.
So rogues are gonna blind the ads. There's 2 or 3 that spawned.
Two.
So yeah, pretty much from now on, these Sin Seekers, I want you to go
Your
max
death
range if you get it.
will
That includes
not
melee.
be
And then the players who are
Vargas.
soaking are going to go stand on top of the player, so they're also max range. Melee should be not bothering soaking these in this phase.
Probably lost P3 then, not.
Get ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's pumping a lot of AoE here?
Vargas, rend their souls.
Change
Click on the
coming.
ads,
Don't
CC,
target
then
the
move the
dogs.
boss.
Don't hit the dogs. Don't hit the dogs.
What do you mean, this Sin Seekers?
I
Okay.
misclicked. I'm fearing. But the other one is.
Mine broke instantly for some reason.
This bolt
Yeah,
has
I
your
misclicked.
name
Soak max
on
range,
it.
don't touch a melee.
The other
Okay.
one needs to spam fiat friends.
Let me take the one close to the wall. If you can. Go on.
I mean, it's fucked because people don't listen.
Yeah,
Quite quick.
who's hitting the ads, or is it like random shit that we're not in control of?
It might be Purge the Wicked Spread, at least it's spread to
No,
the ad over
I
here
broke one in the
that
middle
kept being
because
burned.
I was targeting the boss and then the ad spawned on and I don't know.
Healers, your AoE works on them, right?
What?
Your AoE works on the ads, right?
Yeah.
Can we try Spirit Link?
Sure, can try it.
We need to like soak as well. Like it was a bit shit the way they came out. I mean, by the light, you probably don't want to be quite that far away from everyone else,
No.
but like don't be afraid of running across other people's beams to get in position as long as you have time. Because yeah, if you get caught out on your own, you will die.
Pretty sure I didn't spawn any ad when I was in Ice Block. Also,
Okay.
just nothing spawned. But then
Okay,
there was
that's
someone
pretty weak.
soaking it still, and he spawned one.
Does that mean but do you even soak it then if you don't spawn an ad? Like, do you
Yeah, I
actually
think
count
so because he
as-
didn't die, right?
Okay.
I'm not sure who it was, but
The hunt.
I mean, it is
begins.
only 73k physical damage, so it's not that much damage.
The personal you should be able to survive it, right?
Yeah, it's not
Margot,
that much.
make them bleed.
Double my health almost.
You just double people's health, yeah. It's gonna
Yeah,
have to be
okay,
pretty hefty
for
personal.
clothies, yeah, but for someone like plate or leather, it's
This
probably
bolt
survivable.
has your name on it.
I'll walk behind the arrow, see if that.
Yeah, it does. It goes all the way, I think. Although, surely it has to hit you first for it to
Margot,
actually count as being soaked.
make them bleed.
So I'd imagine you have to be in front of them. But as soon as the boss starts casting, I can't remember what it's called. It's like he'll do it in a second.
Margot,
Yeah, when he does
make
command
them
the second
bleed.
dog tanks, you just need to fucking instantly yeet away.
Don't have AoE on the ground either.
This bolt has your name on
Soak.
it.
Good now myself.
Margot, make them bleed. Your death.
So melee, you're not
will
soaking
not
lines
be
anymore.
as
Range, you're doing it at max
Vargas.
range on top
Come.
of each other at the back. Tank add.
Vargas,
Now move the boss now.
rend their
No
That's
AoE,
a
just
spawn.
stop damage. Just stop damage here. You see the hounds.
We have tanks dead.
But is that working now?
Boss got
Yeah,
empowered.
yeah,
This
that's like the way it
bolt
works. It works.
has your name.
Those riders
So
didn't take it.
the tank soul got to the boss then, I guess.
Yeah. But where do they spawn? Because we don't even have to stop damage in
I
range.
don't think that worked, but I'm not sure. At least I had it down.
It's doubles with more CC.
Look at that. That's stack 28. 32
Oh,
stacks is max.
wait, that's
Yeah.
a good. Wait, that's a good point.
I didn't
Yes,
see the
there's
stacks.
stack CC on them, so
Yeah, if you basically if you blind and cage them, it gets double
Yeah.
the stacks every seconds.
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Quadruple fucking.
I mean, there's no way they're going to actually let us blind it on when the boss is actually out, right?
I think that might be
Maybe.
intentional. But
Right.
I don't think double stacks on double CC is intentional.
No. Is there any merit to just staying in P1 and not killing the dog? The
shared
damage
health.
is split.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Isn't it only from dog to him? No,
No.
they're both split.
Not both.
Oh.
They have a buff.
Yeah, it's just like we two-man the spear and
The
then
hunt
the frontal, like the random frontal. Well,
One
not
of you-
frontal, but
One of you that gets a Sin Seeker, I'm gonna stand in your line with Bubble and we're gonna see if it halves the damage. If you die, I'm very sorry.
Margor,
But I wanna see if it
make
works.
them bleed.
What else do we have? We have blind. Does fear work?
This
Guess you can fear them,
boat
yeah?
has
While
your
it's
Stay out of
name
Namix,
on
stay
it.
out of
Okay.
Namix, stay out of Namix.
That doesn't really help.
Okay.
Just
it's
Zane
that
got
one
hit by it.
basically.
Margor, make them bleed.
So what you could do in the second phase is shotgun them and one person standing in all three of them with an immune.
Yeah.
I mean, did it work though? Because didn't Zane get hit as well?
Yeah, Zane got hit by Namixes.
Oh.
Margor, make them bleed.
And I guess you try again next round.
It's physical, right?
This
Yeah, but I want to know
boat
if
has
actually
your
immuning it
name
halves the
on
damage for the
it.
player still getting hit, right? Because if that works, you can shotgun it and trivialize phase 2 quite a lot.
Make them bleed.
Make sure the tank head gets healed this time. Yeah, I don't know what happened, if it was like too high or what, but yeah, too low, I should say.
Your deaths will
That
not
worked us last
be.
time.
Vargast, come.
And forgot to use the bubble. I think that's pretty much what it does. Is bubble it.
So we don't get the
Vargast!
con ability anymore,
Disgusting.
right?
Don't dare we,
Yeah,
don't
maybe
dare we,
way.
don't dare we, don't dare we. Blind and CC. Let them get stacks. Okay, Fear broke the blind, but it gets stacks anyway.
This boat has your name.
So these
on
max
it.
range, melee not in them. Get ready to heal them, healers. I just
I sheeped it, I can sheep it again.
To work.
I think we want to deal with them before the next set though, really. Or
Does it work still?
Doesn't look like it.
yeah, range kill off the ads. They should get clapped.
The boss is doing 25% more damage for the next 40 seconds.
We have traps. Oh yeah, we have traps.
Tank Heliod.
Vargast, rend their souls.
Kill the one on the
There's
wall.
more ads coming.
Incoming ads.
CC them if we can.
I lost here.
Alright, it's not happening. Get in stuns on them. Yeah, well, okay.
Does sheep work?
This boat has your name on it.
Do have sheep, right? Sheep worked, right? Or
Sheep work.
I think we want to change the way we positioned a bit. I think that were they set on max stacks like pretty quickly there or not?
The one at the wall, yeah.
It
Like
wasn't
basically,
Beer
I
broke
think
it, by the way.
somebody needs to. I can't really see it from my point of view right now, but somebody needs to keep an eye on the stacks, and when they hit 22, you say, and then the tanks are just going to drag the boss back on top of them, and we're just going to kill them. Yeah, it's fine, but it's very inefficient the way we just did it. So if we can get the boss back onto them, it'll be fine.
Will sheep as well, Reynolds, on top of the
I
blind.
think maybe tanks the easiest way of doing it might be just to move away, and then the next time he does a rip soul, just take them back to the boss, to the ads.
There was a shit ton of small ads chasing the boss around that time.
Right. Yeah.
Which is why I like yeeted around half the room.
Yeah, I guess.
All ads, the ghosts.
The Healy ones.
The
Yeah,
mini
it was
Healy ones.
way oversoaked, right? That's why I saw like 4 or 5 walking
Yeah,
in one
it was
line.
like 5. Yeah.
Like, did we say 2 or 3 people total per line?
2 in each line, ideally, I think. So you should have 6 total ghosts. No.
Well, this was more like 12.
9. Yeah.
And use a personal if you're soaking, obviously. Just negate the damage as much as you can.
Link didn't work by the looks of it. Like, I don't see my healing done to them either for filling.
Unlucky.
Doesn't know.
You should probably like pick a line each healers. There's always going to be a left, a middle, and a right line. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be blinds and polymorphs and traps. That should
Might
be...
even want to assign 1 healer to each line for the soaking or something.
The hunt
They know where they are.
begins.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of a problem because we have 2 melee healers and we can't really soak in melee.
Geraldo DC'd on TS.
Margor, make them bleed.
I mean, the soaking on this boss is literally just going to be a weak aura again. Like, if it's
This
that complicated.
boat has your name on it.
I
No.
don't think you need a weak aura.
No, but you can assign specific people, like Sazine.
If you can make like an advanced weak aura that,
Margor,
like
make
tracks
them
personals and
bleed.
assigns them, that would be insane on this boss. My opinion.
You can't. I don't think so.
Requires some extensive coding at least.
Just be aware you're for healing.
Oh my god.
No.
Well with him here anyway.
In before cute flames by.
What?
User joined your channel.
Margor, make them bleed.
His healing does that for him.
This boat has your name on it.
Should be someone else going in there. You shouldn't be leaving it. Look, he dies. Like, why is no melee or whoever that is on the left of them not going to help?
Yeah, but might be
Margor,
for us.
make them
I kind of
bleed.
assumed that the melee would step into that. There's always... yeah.
Assuming melee's gonna do something smart.
Melee actually gets struck by that debuff as well.
It's easy enough, right? For phase 1, they just want 1 melee in each line and 1
Considering that
ranged
we
in
also
each
take
line.
the bleed from the
Yeah, but if they can
charge
both
as
bleed
well,
and
it's...
Sinsic is kind of too much.
Your death
they take a lot of
will
damage
not
bleed.
be
Okay,
as
then melee
long
in
as
particular.
come.
So I need 2 ranged in each line every time.
Ken, you're always taking this like tanky out, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Just call for like a cocoon if you need one.
Barghast, rend their
Alright, move.
souls.
Don't AoE. Don't AoE. Right, I'm sheeping the close one.
Get ready for the lines. 2 in each max range.
Bar one, yep. And if you have a trap, good.
This boat
Right,
guys,
has
I
your
even drag
name
nipples if you can.
on it.
To go further. Whoever that
2
is.
per line.
And they have 26 stacks, so we should kill them here. Kill that.
Yeah. Keep an eye on those ghost tanks. You might have to cut it more. Maybe.
That's fine.
You're okay.
They'll
okay.
heal.
Fine,
That's
it's
fine.
fine.
Probably going to be new lines at some point in the near future and more ads fairly soon as well. So let's try and do the exact same thing again if we can. Do we have
No blind this
CCs
time.
available?
We have polys and traps probably soon. We'll sheep one each and trap.
Assume he's going to do a tank rip and then it's going to be ads pretty much straight afterwards.
Yep.
And then lines probably.
Barghast,
Yeah, here come the ads
rend
move.
their
There's the ads.
souls.
Don't AoE.
Get ready for the lines. They just deal with them the same way. Max range.
I take close one. Right. Good. Good. If you have CC, then apply it.
This bolt has
long
your
with
name
these.
on
Max
it.
range, yep.
Probably can't take the boss to the ads for a bit.
Yeah. Healers, can you prioritize the ads and ghosts that are near the ads? Or, well, probably near the boss. But yeah.
One broke.
Yeah, but ads are ready to kill too, so.
Yeah.
Just switch to the ads. The tank will get it there when they can.
The big homie tank one's still up as well, which doesn't help.
Right, we definitely don't want more ads, so we just hard commit here. I think they
Big
will
homie tank
despawn.
ones. Oh, there we go, it's gone.
Tank ghost, make sure that goes
Kill
through.
before they come in. Oh.
I think if you keep pushing them, they'll just go, right?
You killed my favorite.
Red sheep one.
Please despawn, please
Hercules,
despawn.
here, now.
Okay. We got one, right? Oh,
One's
there's
got a
two.
dot on it. You need to spam poly on that for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's good. Remember, you need to
Two,
spread. You
one.
need to spread, and tanks you need to be
My dot's
moving.
on at least.
Yeah. Oh.
Tanks move every 2 steps. I think we did in the end.
Yeah.
Spread. You need to spread 5 yards as you soak the lines now in this phase, but we're still going to get Healy ghosts. So it's max range, but the player's soaking it. You need to spread 5 yards down the line.
Kill the dog, CC it please at the wall.
Yeah, tanks move, start moving the boss
Kill them 48
towards
seconds.
the
Oh,
ads
yeah.
when you can.
It's
Oh,
kill the dog.
he stops while casting. That's AIDS.
Kill other dog.
Yeah, no, this works. You would obviously not go into that phase with dogs. Like,
Yeah, we need
just
to
push
kill them
damage a
before.
tiny bit and it'll be fine. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Oh yeah.
Especially
when we can get the stacks up that fast.
One thing that fucked us there was
This
that
bolt has your name on it.
the 2 dogs in the corner, we should have just like went for them after the rip soul like we did with the first set, right? Because they had the stacks for it.
Yeah, but I know what the problem is. Like, basically, can we we're spawning just basically when you get your lines, in phase 2 and 3, please do not run towards where the dogs are CC'd, because you're going to drop the ghost there, and that's where the tank's trying to go. Keep the whole like right hand path of this room clear. Like, I think it was a melee, they went like straight back, so as a melee there, I want you to just go to the entrance of the room rather than
Yeah, you should aim all
back of it.
the arrows to the entrance in phase 2.
Yeah,
just keep the ghosts away from the CC dads, and then the tanks can just go straight back there.
Do you want to ping pong with the ads, Derp? Do you think that's better instead of like
What do you
going to
mean?
the corner and then over here?
Oh,
Like basically we spawn the
Yeah.
first set of ads there, then we move it to the corner, go back, kill them, then we spawn the second set of ads there again, and then you know what I mean.
Yeah. You could do that.
Because then we're slightly more central for people to like be spread.
Yeah, a little bit more damage in phase 2, and I hope everyone understood what I just said. I don't want the arrows going towards the CC dads. Just keep them away in phase 2 and 3. So I want 2 ranged in each line now in phase 1. Melee, don't soak it at all. That's 2 extra ranged on top of the players that have it. And that means if you're a melee and you get it, you need to get out. Do you want to equip back Autonomics?
I'm gonna mute one of them again.
This
So get out of the Monaco.
bolt has your
So
name
get out of
2 ranged in
on
each.
it.
All which side?
The one soaked middle one.
Was it only me and Radix's?
Make them
Yeah,
bleed.
I took half HP at least.
Yeah, then it works.
That volley fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he tried to be spread a bit.
Yeah, you should just spread around the bosses,
Yeah.
really.
As long as it's not lines out,
Margot,
spread out as much as you
make
can.
them bleed.
We thought melee were useful, and then they weren't.
This bolt has your name on
Range
it.
so.
Margot, make them bleed. Your deaths will not be as Barghast. Come.
New doggo. It's gonna be the tank soak first. The tank ad, I mean. Then we're gonna get ads spawning pretty quickly afterwards, so we move away and then get ready to soak the lines at max range.
Ads coming now. Don't AoE.
Yeah. CC. Get
I'll
ready
take
to
close
deal
one.
with the arrows. So I want the arrows away from the ads.
This bolt has your name on it.
And we can kill the doggies here.
Just keep an eye on the ghost tanks.
Full kidney on it.
There's one at the back healers still.
One casting. Nice.
They have way less HP now, or maybe the DPS ones don't have that much.
They don't have as much as the tank ones.
They fixed the tank one as well.
Yeah, they
Has
also
less.
don't put as big a damage increase on the boss, right?
Yeah, it's only 25% instead of 200. You can have a little
Tank
one go in.
ad. And it's gonna be more
Oh,
ads.
Jesus Christ. Goodbye.
Rend
Bye,
More
everyone.
ads coming now, move.
We're,
We're wiping, we're wiping.
Yeah.
Rage.
Farewell,
wipe.
gents.
Oh, it hit him. Cool.
Yeah.
I think I dropped my stack, so my Celestial Brew was dog shit.
This bolt
Just
has
stack
your
up
name
these
Big
on
guy.
it.
The lines just do like.
It's not even that Kent, like that always spawns. I mean, you had like a Barkin and a Cocoon at that point. That spawned at 100% HP, just spawned like literally on top of the boss and just insta-consumed
I
it.
thought we moved it like far enough.
It's like, yeah, even like if you don't take any damage from the hit, you still need to move the boss because the ad spawns regardless. It just spawns at full HP.
Yeah, my mother just got fucked there, but yeah, just moved.
It's like same happened last time.
By the way, do you reckon when we get the second dog, yeah, it comes out from the left cage, do you reckon we should start on this side?
Yeah,
Then
our
we
positioning was
we
bad
spawn
there.
the dogs here, and then when we move to where the boss is right now, it'll be a lot easier to spread with the soaky things.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like awful now. I'm just thinking
Basically,
because
what
it'll
we
give
will
more
need to do
room.
is create a bit more distance between where the ghosts are going to be and where the ads are. Like what we were doing before was actually better than we did that try. When you had like before, we had the boss out on like the right hand side.
When we spawned them.
Yeah.
Or yeah, but that's my point. If as soon as we go into the second phase, if we tank it in one of the corners, which would be this one because it's where the dog is closest to, we'll spawn the ads in the corner and then we'll move to where the boss is right now, which means that it's going to be a lot easier to spread and
yeah,
like,
that's fine.
there's more and then we'll basically ping pong between the corner and the middle, and we'll always try to spawn the ads in the corner.
The hunt begins.
Nei, der kan jeg oppe.
That was Danish. I think that means something.
He's speaking to his parents, I think.
Margot,
That's disgusting.
make them
sorry for the
bleed.
That excuse can work again. Ready to soak the
This
arrows.
bolt has your name on it.
It's like they snapshot. Like at some point, even if you walk in, they don't split.
Margor,
Sometimes.
make them bleed.
Elnok, don't soak this one. Get off the melee for now.
Margor, make them bleed. This bolt has your name on it. Margor, make them bleed.
So they're going to go to the left with the boss now to catch the dog in that corner and spawn the ads there.
Your deaths will not be as quick. Vargast, come.
Getting one tank soul beforehand. Make sure it doesn't hit the boss. It's a bit awkward. You have to like dip him out and then back in again because then he does his cast straight after.
Yeah, but as long as we're like relatively.
Vargast,
Yeah. Right, spawning.
their souls.
So move all the way to the right. Get the arrows off to the right hand side when they happen, like nowhere near those ads.
Margosh. All the way
this
behind.
Bolt
Max
has
range
your
soaked
name
right hand side.
on it.
No. Okay, well, whoever that is off to the left kind of didn't listen, but make sure those ones get healed as a prio.
Let's.
It's melee, you're kind of low on options.
Use anything stuns to interrupt them here. Should only use like one stun in reality. Good.
Tank one still up. Nice.
I'm not sure.
Top down.
Just use this corner instead, it's fine.
How long is he empowered for? Is it gone? It's another tank. So
30 seconds. Oh, Jesus Christ.
these Sin Seekers are going to add to spawning. So go back to the corner.
Fucked again, boys.
Oh, has he got the big one again?
Yep.
Okay, just die then.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's just I'm not taking enough damage to get my absorb big enough in between them.
By the way, I think we should just lost P2. Because we're actually kind of far away from the third dog. Like for skipping the third dog. Because we lost it on that pull where we barely made it.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah.
So I'll do it. I'll do it at the start. 2-minute classes. You can use on pull.
Yeah. I don't think you need to hold your CDs in P1. Like we will have the damage.
I also think that the biggest problem is we just have too many people soaking in phase 2, right? We get too many, way too many.
I mean, they haven't been an issue, to be fair. Like they are getting healed just fine at the moment. It's the tank one that's going wrong.
I think the biggest issue with there being so many is we're spending too much time on them and then the raid falls behind, yeah?
Yeah, sure. I don't think we've had that many extra than I expect. Like, I'm expecting 9 every wave, yeah?
We had like 4 from one lane, and then 2
Yeah.
from other 2.
Yeah, maybe it was just mine that looked bad.
The hunt begins.
Can't wait for progress where pre-potting is a bad idea. This is 5-minute cooldown.
Yep.
Saving gold, fuck.
Can't wait for progress where we have legendaries.
Make them bleed.
Conduits for the min.
This bolt has
I mean,
your
if this is
name
a scaling,
on
it's going to
it.
be giga easy with legendaries, right? Let's face it.
Probably, yeah.
Margor,
I mean, we would have killed
make
Minerva
them
with proper setup and legendaries.
Margor, make them bleed.
One more set of arrows.
This bolt has your name on it. Margor,
I hate
make them
pruning.
bleed.
Damage pruning, whatever. Like 1.5 mil is like nothing on life, but it's so long here.
I miss my haste, dude.
Alright, so we're gonna lust once the new dog's active. Like,
yeah,
make sure the damage actually gets split on
will
him.
not be as quick. Bargast, come.
And so I want the next set of arrows to be like the far right hand side of the room, not back towards where where the ads are.
Bargast, rend
Move
their
now.
souls.
You ready to CC dogs?
Get ready to deal with the beams, the max distance.
One of them
Melee
is
don't be in
Pamphia.
them.
One of them is Pamphia.
The dot on it.
Yeah, just keep
This
Pamphia.
bolt has your
Deal
name
with these max
on
range. That does not work going in there. We have ghosts spawning on you, like hello.
Has too few stacks, this one. Need to focus the high one a lot. Keep stunning, keep stunning. Good.
You
How
want to
much
go for
amp
the next
does
one?
he have?
75%.
Okay, yeah, the next beams are gonna fucking hurt.
Bargast,
Probably sack people.
rend their
Do we have,
souls.
do you have
Mute.
the
We lost the tank
Get
and
the
fucking resin, we're fucked.
Yep. One of them is bringing
There's
fire
Rain of
on
Fire
them.
previous,
Keep spamming.
Why are we rain of firing?
This
Guys, let me know
bolt
what's doing next.
has your name
Away from the
on
ads.
it.
Don't go to the leftmost one.
Yeah, that's good, because you won't get ghost.
Oh, it
think
was
there was
consumed. It was consumed.
Damage amp, I
Yeah,
assume,
yeah.
Just die, just die. Just find a way to die. Yeah, we need to, I don't know, people aren't listening to what I'm saying with the positioning of these ghosts. Like, we had the boss on the far right, yeah, and I saw 2 melee go into the corner behind him. You're just gonna spawn ghosts on top of the boss.
Initially, I didn't realize it was on me. Then I moved to the front.
No, sure, but there was another guy I think that stayed there, or maybe you both yeeted off. I didn't see what happened in the end, but yeah. And yeah, so that means he had what 3 ghosts going to him. Yeah, I think the other guy that
75%.
wasn't Dan just must have just stayed there, and they must have just gone instantly into him. So can you please pay attention to what I'm saying? Make sure you know it's on you and get the fuck out as like melee there.
Let's go.
And I don't know what's breaking the. I know we rain of fire later on, but what was the initial break?
That was my stupid fucking Night Fae thing.
Right.
It was like in it somehow, but not in it. I don't know.
Innovate turn, Kaiser.
Margor, make them bleed.
Did someone ask for innervate?
Yeah, Stjan.
Okay, sorry, didn't hear.
This bolt has your name on it.
By the way, if you I don't know if the healers paid any attention. I saw some like screenshots of holy priests doing ridiculous healing.
Make them bleed.
Souls like that.
Like, I don't know, maybe we should be capitalizing on that in the testing.
How long was the fight though?
Yeah, Kaiser.
Because if you take just enough damage for the Holy Priest to do his 2 cooldowns and you all die, it's gonna do an insane amount of healing, right?
Margor, make them bleed.
It was some covenant ability, right? Like based on the damage that I can't remember how it worked, but it was some specific shit that was going crazy.
Can't be worse than Disc Smile.
This bolt has your name on it. Margor, make them bleed.
Any Hakim weeps in chat.
Did we actually outrange that frontal?
It looks pretty big to me. I'm not sure. Maybe.
Your deaths
It's
will
worth
not
trying.
be as quick.
Only MM Hunters, I think, can, if anyone can.
Boomkins as well, probably. So tank add, make sure it gets healed when it comes. Then the boss is going to cast for the ads.
Barghast!
Doing now,
Rend
move,
their
arrows off to the right
souls.
when they come, CCs.
Don't AoE. Don't AoE. Keeping closest one.
Knife phase shit down still, so might have spammed it. Now you can do. One is for casting. Yep.
This bolt
Two of
has your
these.
name on it.
Done again.
Don't have enough stacks.
Yeah, it's casting. We need to focus that one down, pretty much. Just make sure you put on it what you can, give it more stacks. Tank ad, followed by more ads.
Barghast! Rend their
We're the boss
souls.
now. Try and get CCs on them.
Need to keep pushing.
I think we're gonna have to deal with an extra set now that we've got 2 DPS
Oh,
dead.
I think I sheep the same.
Doesn't matter.
This bolt
Deal with
has
these,
your
max
name
range.
on it.
Do you have innovate, dude? Or do you need it?
I can innovate, you know.
You're not supposed to stand and whoever's there.
Yeah, that melee just did that. Like, what?
It's got 3 stacks. I'm fucking
Yeah,
muted.
just die. It's gone to shit. Which
We need
melee?
to stop having shit on the ground.
Who was that in melee? Sorry.
I got hit by it.
Someone like deliberately walked into it in melee. Yes? Was that you?
I tried to walk away, but then the guy walked towards me, so then, yeah.
Okay, well, what I saw was someone walk into it and plant their feet. But yeah, I don't know who it was, but like, please, like, you cannot circuit melee there.
It was on me, and I just ran out of melee to go back of the room.
Yeah, obviously, if you get the thing on you, then you get, yeah.
Oh, somebody in melee. Okay.
But should be easy, right? They all go out towards the room. Just go towards the corner instead, and you'll never soak by mistake, or?
Yeah. Something went wrong on one of the sets of beams where Dan died. What happened there?
I think it was last minute movement.
Yeah, I think that the best plan melee for these beams is like get your back already against the area that you're going to want to be heading in if it goes on you. Then at that point you decide, okay, it didn't go on me, so then you go through the boss so you don't get hit, but it means at least you are already in the right direction when it comes out.
The hunt begins.
I don't know what happened to Kaiser. I think he just got absolutely clapped by like 3 abilities in a row or something.
It happens. You can get comboed. It's so annoying.
Innovate down.
Yeah, I should have Hellstunt.
Margor, make them bleed.
Yes, I know it's soon.
If I cast D&D before the fucking dogs in phase 2 kick me from the guild, I swear.
This
I'm sick of that. I've done it twice
has
now.
your name on it.
Who needs DR anyways, right?
Hmm?
Margor, make them bleed.
Just get more HP.
Actually, a sick fucking talent or whatever it is. What are they called? Covenant. There we go.
They're pretty much talents.
Yeah. It replaces an ability, so I like it.
They're pretty much racials.
Pretty sick racial.
You can't pay to swap. Fuck, I wish you could.
Make them bleed. This bolt has your name on it.
Nice arrow on the floor there.
Yeah, it's clipping through the rock.
Margor, make them bleed.
Okay, going off to the left when that dies.
Your deaths will not be as quick. Barghast, come.
Tank ad. Try and place the ads as much in the corner as you can. If you see the ghost disappear, at least.
And yeah, he fucking did it again. Dude, what the fuck's
Okay,
wrong with
the
me?
spawning, move away. So melee, I want your backs to the entrance of the room now. Like, and if the beam doesn't go on you, you just walk through the boss. If it does, you
They
fuck
spawned
off.
from mine,
Yeah.
so it should be fine.
We want the beams off to the right hand side of the room.
This bolt
That's left
has
is
your
if you're
name
melee and running
on
away.
it.
Heal the ghosts that are close to the ads pro, please.
Whatever melee just stood in melee? Question mark.
The dogs.
Yeah. One more ghost, good. Do we have a rest for Dragon at any point?
1.5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, Kian, in theory, keep your fucking dog here. I run away with the boss, and then when the soul's fucked off, I come back quickly.
Alright, because it travels to yours, right?
Yep.
Their souls.
Shades are coming, don't
But
AoE.
the shades always spawn around your dog,
Yeah,
so
move away. Melee, backs to the entrance.
Yeah, that's actually a lot easier to just control like that then.
Go
'Cause
out
it's
with
always
the beams.
after each other.
And don't take them near the
bolt
CC.
has your name on
Soak
it.
max range. Do not soak in melee.
You have innovation.
Healers spam them. You're one healer down.
See if we can phase it.
Use tonics and stuff here. Stay alive. Yeah, just
kill it.
Push.
you should move to the other ad as well.
You
Yeah.
killed my
Okay, the tanks
favorite.
are moving every like 2 stacks or so.
Yeah. Now.
And you have to spread occasionally with the shit, and when you're soaking the beams, you still need to be max range, but you have to be 5 yards spread. And I want the tank's gonna go clockwise around the room, yeah, I want the beams to be like the opposite direction, so it'll be like left of the boss as ranged.
High side innovates, Jan.
Don't drop that in melee, yeah.
Plenty of time, don't worry.
Yeah.
Do you have rest available now? Or?
This bolt
Yeah,
has
Get
I'll
them
your
up
rest
as
you.
soon as
name
it is. Soak
on
these max range, but
Don't spread on the
spread,
stack.
spread.
Don't stack.
Acutus,
Just
shut
stack.
up, bones.
You cannot
Do
stack
a
with
lot
this.
of ghosts.
Go to the walls with these.
I think they only come to my boss as well, Kian, so at like a stretch I can run.
By the
It
way, when
won't
you
fuck
get
us up.
the Sin Seekers, don't stack on the line. You need to be spread on the line, 5 yards.
Yep.
Acutus, shut up, bones.
Spread if you get the debuff. Gonna be new lines some point fairly soon. I want those to go to the back left as ranged facing right now. Melee, if you get it, I want you to run out and go right.
Acutus, shut up, bones.
Don't forget to move him, keep the stacks on him low. We'll just kill him if we get that far, because it's probably
last
last pull anyway.
Last pull anyway.
Gonna be beams
This
in like 5 seconds.
boat
Okay, now
has
yeah.
your
So just
name
get them
on it.
far away. That's
I'll
good.
immune
Spread
my-
out in the
Rally's
line.
up on this.
I'm immuning.
Acutus,
He heals
We'll,
yourselves.
we'll start going towards the middle now.
Heal up the shades.
Yeah, there's only 3 of you healing now, so be
You
careful.
can cloak the debuff. the
If you have
super
any
debuff.
like off-spec healing, just try and help with these real quick.
2 more ghosts still. Careful, tanks.
That's fine now.
Do we still not have a rest?
Acutus,
We already got him
Shut
up.
up.
We already got him up.
Go to the walls with these. Go away from the group.
Crush
Yeah,
us!
next line we just sack.
No!
Pull on this.
Oh, no
you
more
can...
bear, just kill both of them.
Then all go towards the gate.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
towards the
Just
gate to get the beam.
stack together with the next 3 lines, like a max range, and die. Please, no one soaks.
Don't
Do
be
it
in
towards
fucking
yellow. Do it towards yellow, yeah.
This
Go
boat
towards yellow. Go
has your
towards yellow.
name
Go towards
on
yellow.
Any mythic killers in chat?
I'm gonna link it in trade
That's
chat.
not fucking max range.
Not towards yellow either.
Push it! Yes, boys.
It's actually,
Wow.
Do you
it's
need
actually kind of a
Aspis?
good boss, honestly.
Wait, I can't coin?
Yeah, that was.
Wait,
KSP, that's
what
insane.
the fuck?
Wait, I can't tip it to the boss.
You can't. You'll get it in your mail, Smile.
Oh,
No, the boss is gone.
But I wanted to trade you my loot, dude.
Alright, 1 out of 10.
We're done, dude. Cutting edge.
Isn't this like the first boss in the raid, anyways?
Second.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be easier than the first boss.
I'm convinced we're not